Hello traders everywhere, Jeremy Lutz coming to you from the digital studios of Market Club. And the stock market opened in positive territory this morning, riding the coattails of a rising Chinese market, only to slip back into negative territory shortly after the open once corporate earnings started rolling in. And the Shanghai Composite Index rose more than 4%, scoring its biggest day since March 2nd of 2016. However, that market is severely down on the year. And we're going to start with the S&P 500 this morning. Currently trading at 2,756.07, down about 0.4% on the day as we stand currently, where the chart analysis scored negative 70, indicating that we are in a sidelines position for the S&P 500, and it's continuing to trade right around that 200-day moving average, although dipping below it this morning. Key level to watch remains 2,939.86. A move above that level would issue a green weekly trade triangle, indicating a move back to a long position for the S&P 500. And of course, we're keeping our eyes on 2,698.95. A move below that level would issue a red monthly trade triangle, indicating a move to a possible short position for the S&P 500. Dow Jones was down as much as 186 points in early trading this morning before bouncing back. Currently down about 0.6% at 174 points as it stands. Currently, chart analysis scores negative 70, indicating that we are in a sidelines position for the S&P 500, and it's still trading above its 200-day moving average. Key level to watch, there's two of them. 26,951.81. A move above that level would issue a green weekly trade triangle, indicating a move back to a long position for the Dow. And 24,077.56. A move below that level would issue a red monthly trade triangle, indicating a move to a short position for the Dow Jones. Nasdaq continuing to trade under its 200-day moving average at 7,480.08, with a chart analysis score negative 90, indicating that overall the long-term trend is down for the Nasdaq. And our key level to watch would be 8,107.38. A move above that level would issue a green weekly trade triangle, indicating a move to a sidelines position for the Nasdaq. US dollar. It did issue a red daily trade triangle today. However, chart analysis scores plus 85. We'll turn those trade triangles on there. And as you can see, currently trading at 95.76, up about 0.3% on the day after being down in early morning trading. Key level to watch would be 94.47. A move below that level would issue a red weekly trade triangle, indicating a move to a sidelines position for the US dollar. Crude oil continuing to trade below its 50-day moving average at 69.09, down about 0.5% on the day so far. Chart analysis score remains negative 60, indicating that we are in a short-term downtrend for crude oil. Key level to watch should be 69.90. A move above that level would issue a green daily trade triangle, indicating a move to a sidelines position for crude oil. Taking a look at gold, currently trading at 1,224.40, kind of seeming to flatten out right around this 1220 levels. Currently, chart analysis scores plus 60, indicating that we are in a short-term uptrend for gold. And a key level to watch would be 1,222.80. A move below that level would issue a red daily trade triangle, indicating a move to a sidelines position for gold. And take a look at Bitcoin and see where that's doing this morning. Currently down a little bit on the day. Continuing its just flat, complete sideways move right now. The chart analysis score is negative 85, indicating that we are in a long-term downtrend for Bitcoin. Key level to watch remains 6,637.89. A move above that level would issue a green weekly trade triangle, indicating a move to a sidelines position for Bitcoin. And I thought I'd just take and show you a couple. This is my active trades portfolio, and as you can see, outside of one trade, I'm completely in a sidelines mode right now. But I wanted to point out Hasbro, who had disappointing earnings this morning after the bankruptcy of Toys R Us. And I can show you that. We'll turn these dailies off here. We issued a new red monthly trade triangle today at 91.70. But what I wanted to show you was I entered this trade back in July 2nd at $93 on a new green monthly trade triangle, and held it all the way until we sold it on a red weekly trade triangle at 101.21, booking a nice little profit. But what I wanted to point out here was the power of the trade triangles giving you that exit signal when they start to see trouble ahead. And the trade triangles had no idea that the earnings were coming or that it was going to be disappointing, but traders definitely knew that happened after Toys R Us, and it started a downtrend that continued lower. And that just shows you the power of how the trade triangles can get you in a trade and then get you out of a trade before a big drop. And that's really where the power of the trade triangles comes in. With that, every success. Have a great trading week. I'll be back midweek, and as I promised, we'll take a look at a possible double bottom on the S&P 500 as we get more into that trading week.